Would you like to know the number one reason why you are not losing weight if you're a woman over 40 going through the menopause journey? Here's a hint for you. Nothing to do with diet and nothing to do with exercise. Hi, my name is Clara Mosher, aka Coach C, and I help women over 40, women basically in their 40s, 50s and 60s to get stronger, fitter and healthier as they transition through their menopause journey. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the number one reason why you are not losing weight or struggling to lose weight as you go through your perimenopause, menopause and postmenopause. And it has absolutely nothing to do with the type of fitness you're doing or the type of exercise you're doing, the type of diet, what time you eat, the type of food, etc. So what am I talking about here? I am talking about your mindset. Yep, your mindset. Okay? And what in particular am I talking about? I'm talking about the relationship that you have with yourself. So I have coached hundreds of women, help them lose weight, help them feel better about themselves. The number one common thing that I've noticed with a lot of us women is the conversation that we have to ourselves about ourselves. So in short, what I'm talking about is what we say internally to ourselves with regards to our body, with regards with us, your character, how you are with people, etc. So conversations like, I can't do this. Oh my God, you just looked at yourself in the mirror. Oh my God, right? I can't do it. I can't get there. I'm not good enough. All of those words and all of those things that go through our minds, all of us, there's no exception to the rule here. It is most women, right? Okay? All of those things that we say to ourselves, right? Now, I'm not saying that men don't do that. Of course they do, but this video is not about men. So think about it. What do you say to yourself? What have you said to yourself this morning? Just this morning. Every time you remove your clothes, you're getting changed, you're getting in the shower, etc. You look at yourself. What do you say to yourself internally and probably verbally as well? Yeah. So it is one of those things we have to be very, very mindful about what we say to yourself. Okay. Me, myself as well, even as being a coach and coaching people, I have to be extremely mindful what automatically comes into my head. I remove my clothes and I start thinking, ooh, God, I got to work on this. I got to work on my legs. I got to work on my arms, not because it's something that I want to do, but because I find it ugly, or I find a body part of mine ugly. One of the biggest things we have to think about is that words and thoughts, right, have power, right? Words and thoughts have power. Whatever we say and we verbalize, whatever we think and we continuously think, right, is what we see and what we manifest. So if you're continuously telling yourself that you look ugly, or you don't like your tummy, or you don't like your arms, or you don't like something about your body or something about yourself, that is what you will continuously see, just to keep it in a very, very simple way. Also, what we also have to think about is that negative words will lead to negative actions, okay? So, or self-sabotage. So an example of that is this, right? You look at yourself, right? You say to yourself, I hate my tummy. I hate my tummy. Or another example, I hate exercise. I don't like exercise. Guess what? The negative action to that is that you will not exercise. You will not do anything because you hate that thing. You've already put all this passion, and this hatred towards that particular thing. In learning all of that, we get the gist now. We get the gist. I don't want to ramble on about the same thing, but we get the gist, okay? So I'm very much a person who wants solutions. So I'm going to give you some solutions or what I think can help. I'm not an expert. I'm just talking about, I'm talking from the perspective of my own experience coaching women and also working on myself, okay? So what is the number one thing you can do to help yourself get out of this rut? Because once you get out of this rut, once you get out of that self-hate kind of cycle, right, wonderful things begin to happen. You begin to have more motivation to do something or an activity or to be out there a little bit more, right? You begin, for some women, it's so powerful that they begin to do something about the weight. Seeing as we're talking about weight in this video, they begin to do something and be proactive about losing that weight that is distressing them so much. Okay, so that's just one example. Okay, so what are the solutions? My number one solution, right, is managing stress. Do we do that? How do we do that? Now, we know for sure as we get older, for some reason or other, I don't know why, but for some reason or other, we seem to have taken on so much in our lives that we become very, very stressed, okay? And as women, we're nurturer. We don't know how to say no. We try and help a lot of people. Do you know what I mean? We want to be there for everybody, which ends up making us cause stress on ourselves, okay? So how do we manage stress, okay? So one of the things you can do, which I've begun to do myself, is A, learning how to say no, right? B, actually taking care of yourself. So doing the things that will help you take care of yourself. So really implementing some self-care into your day-to-day. Now, it could be as little and small as doing things like getting your nails done, getting your hair done, soaking in a bath, giving yourself that little 10 minutes to do some meditation, right? Now, in managing your stress, one of the things you have to do is actually recognize that you are stressed, okay? And one of the clues that you are stressed is that you'll be very, very fatigued and tired, right? Very irritable, right? Okay, want to fall asleep at any time. That goes with fatigue and everything. And just that general low mood around yourself, okay? Now, if you recognize that and you recognize that something is going on in your body that you're not comfortable with, it is time for you to manage your stress, right? Okay? Get sufficient sleep, eat well, do things for yourself, go out there and, go into nature, go for walks, everything to do and energy around self-care, okay? Very hard to do, not very hard to implement, but very hard to do simply because as women, we do take on a lot, a lot of people's worries, etc. We help people, etc. But it's something that you could try and see if it works for you. Number two, right? Number two, raising your self-esteem. So that's raising your self-esteem or your self-confidence. So one of the ways you can do this is, and I mentioned it a little bit earlier, is being very, very mindful of what you say to yourself and the words that you say to yourself. Being very, very mindful of what people say to you or about you, how you react towards those things, right? Some people can be You know, human beings sometimes can be very, very mean and say very mean things, right? But if you take on board that negative energy, right, and you let it mull over into your head, you are going to make yourself feel really, really low, right? And everything. So just being very mindful of what you say to yourself, what you think of yourself, okay? When was the last time that you said to yourself that you love yourself? Example, I love Clara. I love me. Me. Okay, so it is those type of things that can help you raise your self-esteem. Okay, another thing that can sort of help you raise your self-esteem as well is actually doing things for yourself. When was the last time you were a little bit selfish? Being selfish is not such a bad thing, actually, right? When was the last time you did something selfish, said no to something in order for you to do something for yourself? It could be that you just wanted to go swimming that particular day, but a friend has asked you to do something and you're mulling it over, right? At times you've got to be a little bit selfish and actually think about, you know, doing things that you enjoy for yourself, by yourself. Number 3 is creating a support system around you. Being around people that actually support things that you are going through. Ooh, the sun is streaming into me right now. Beautiful, right? So being around people who are positive, right? Who emit positive energy around you, who love you, who support you, who listen to you, okay? This means actually cutting off or reducing toxic behaviors and toxic people from your life, because they do nothing but bring your self-esteem down and bring you down. So try and create, and it could be only 2 or 3 people, maybe one person. It could be your partner, if your partner is very supportive of you. But just have those people who have positive energy around you, right? To wrap you up, to give you the love and make you feel, or help you, not make you, help you to feel good. Positive energy always emits positivity. Sounds crazy, isn't it? Right? Okay? Right. It emits something. We always gravitate to people who have got this beautiful light around them, beautiful positive energy around them. You can't help but be attracted to them, right? So just have those type of people around you and around your circle. Number 4, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. As women, and women who are going through the menopause, because of all the hormonal imbalances and things that are going on, we can be very, very cruel to ourselves. Okay? Now this again goes back to that self-talk. Being kind to yourself is so important because it will nurture your heart. It'll nurture you as a person, you as a woman, you know, etc. Be soft and kind to yourself, okay? Do things that nurture you, okay? Stop or reduce the things that you're doing for other people, because when you're giving energy to other people all the time, you're stripping away from yourself, okay? Right? So be very, very kind to yourself. Number 5, and this is the final one for you ladies, okay? Be proactive in doing something about the thing that is bothering you the most, okay? Because we're talking about weight loss, let's talk about that, okay? Right. If you are unhappy about the way you look and your body, please be proactive to do something about it, okay? Now, it doesn't have to be something huge, okay? I'm not talking about you suddenly starting, gym sessions 3 or 4 times a week. I'm just talking about very, very small things, which I even talked about in my previous video, right? Okay, very, very small things to help you along the journey to get you to where you want to get to, okay? So, little things. Again, I'm going to refer back to my video if you've not watched it before, right? Okay, my previous video. It could be small things like taking a walk every day, doing at least 30 minutes or 20 minutes of exercise every day. So you've got to be in action, right? To do something about the thing that is actually distressing you or upsetting you. And I tell you what, it will make a huge difference in the way you feel. So I hope you found this video helpful. I hope I wasn't rambling in this video, okay? But I thought I would do something like this just simply because of what I see out there, what I've experienced as a coach and a trainer, what women say to me, what I hear people saying. So remember, right, sometimes it is not, your weight loss is nothing to do with the type of exercise or the type of diet or what is the latest thing to eat, what is the latest diet, etc. A lot of it is to do with you and your self-esteem and how you think about yourself. So ladies, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and whether you agree with what I'm saying, right? Whether you have come to some kind of solution with your own weight loss, right? Also, I would love to hear from you guys about the type of content that you'd like, whether you enjoy these type of videos, and everything. I'm still in my beginning stages of this YouTube channel, so I'm just kind of feeling my way around right now, depending on the kind of comments I get. Okay, right? Please don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell, right? So that you can get notified when I upload more videos, right? I would love to get your feedback, and I think that's that for today. Okay, so have a lovely rest of the day, evening, wherever you are, and I shall see you in my next video. Thank you. Take care. God bless. Bye.